Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. Today I've had a play with this embossing folder, so I'm going to show you how I've done it. It's by Memory Box and it's Gracious Floral. It's a 3D embossing folder and it is beautiful. And I've decided that I was going to colour it with the Derwent Inktense Pencils. So I've just pulled out a few colours. In the yellow, I've picked Sun Yellow and Sienna Gold. And that's what I'm putting on the flowers. Just using a flicking motion. And as you can see, I've got my water pot, a couple of brushes in different thicknesses, and my sponge. Because I don't want this to be sopping wet, I just want some moisture to activate those pencils. And as you can see, even though I've put 2 tones of yellows down, they just blend beautifully. You actually get more tones than the 2 that I've put down. Going lighter towards the tip of the petal. So if you're in the mood for a bit of a relax, grab a tea or a coffee and a biscuit and let me show you how to do it. And I'm saying I'm doing it my way. I'm not saying it's the right way. I'm just saying that this is how I do it. Just so you have half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, just a bit of time to yourself. You can get your embossing folders out. You don't have to have the same as what I've got. I'm just showing you a technique. And I've not used this one before, so it was new to me to use, just out of my stash. But I'm loving it already. And I have got a few more actually that I've not used yet, so I will be having a play when I get the chance. I've just got I'm going to say a loosely spare hour to do this project. You might know my husband's just had his knee replaced, so I'm nursing him, and well, I run a tight ship, let's say, and this bit of time is proper relaxing for me. Even if you're not a seasoned crafter, you can do this very easily. I'm not an artist by any means, and if I can make something look half decent, then you can. So have a play. Admittedly that these are my favourite, the Derwent Inktense, for the watercolouring pencils, but you can use what pencils you've got in the watercolour, or use just your normal pencils. Have a go, have a look at the effects you can make. You can see the effect, and all I'm doing is I've got 2 pencils here. That is it for this section. Just 2 pencils and a little bit of water. And I do find that dabbing my brush onto the sponge, I do like it. I'm not saying don't use kitchen towel, because I've used kitchen towel all the time, but I've just found this sponge and I thought I'm just going to use that, and I don't have to keep buying the paper towel for my craft room. Now I'm just going round some of the edges with the sienna gold, just to give a little bit more definition. And then I'll blend that in. And one thing with the Inktense, once this has dried, you can keep adding different layers to it. And if at first you think, I don't like what I've done, keep going. I guarantee that you will like what you've done by the end if you just keep going and persevering with it. Now, if you make clean and simple cards, you could just leave it at that, not do the leaves at all. How clean is that? It's beautiful. And to be honest, I prefer the cleaner line myself, but today I thought I'm going to try something different. So switching through, just to do those stems, I've got 2 shades of green, and I'm just using spring green and leaf green. Using the slimmer brush. Just adding a little colour down. You can see I'm hardly putting any colour down from the pencil. And also you can just touch the end of the pencil, not the wood, but just the end of the pencil, not with a sopping brush, just a damp brush, and you can pick colour up that way as well. I think this is lovely for springtime. And any occasion, to be honest. A get well card, a birthday card, just any occasion. Who don't love a floral? We all love florals. And I just think these 3D embossing folders, oh, they've come along so much. From we first started crafting them, you had your first embossing folder and you just got a little impression on and you thought that was good. Now they're absolutely beautiful. You see, I'm taking some colour off there as well. If you've got extra colour that you didn't like, just put some clean water onto it and dab off with your kitchen towel. And with my kitchen towel, as you can see there, I cut one sheet into 4 pieces. And you don't end up throwing a whole sheet away while you're just doing something like this. You only need a little bit. Just pop in that darker green to give it some added definition. It's so relaxing. And as this dries, it does go more subtle. It's not took any time at all to get this far. Just the finishing touches. Now in the centre I've got an orange. And I'm loving that. Now, I've thought about doing a background, so I've pulled out soft suede and Sahara sand in my inks, and I'm giving it a spritz with water and some bubble wrap. Now I'm just going to test it on a piece of scrap just to see if it'll tie in. And so here goes. And I'm just popping this on the background, which normally I wouldn't do this all the way round, but I just thought I'll try it today. If I don't like it, I won't do it again. Let me know what you think. With the bubble wrap accent or not. Popping some tape on the back. And I pulled out a sentiment that I'd already done in my stash, but looking at it, I think it might be a bit too big. I'm going to mat it onto some black, just to make it pop. And then onto my white card base. And as you can see, that background's drying now, and I do like it. It just makes a change. So I've done another sentiment, I've cut it out, and I'm just getting a yellow brush, and I'm not put any ink on, so I'm not really sure what it is that's on there, but it'll be fine. I just want a pale yellow, just to tie in. I'm going to pop that onto some foam tape. Put some double-sided tape on the back and adhere that to my base card. Just doing that corner trick. When I'm happy, just taking the tape out. And it's just popped the sentiment on. Now, I think I'll have it on the left today. So I hope you've liked it. Have a go. If you've not already subscribed, please subscribe. It's trying to build my channel up. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a message. I'll see you again very soon, and thank you so much for watching.